Hey guys, we just got done riding Aprilia's 2021 RS660 sport bike. This is an all new entry into the middleweight sport bike market from the Italians at Aprilia. Now Aprilia has been doing sport bikes and motorcycle road racing forever, yet they've never had a middleweight powered sport bike. So the introduction of this RS660 for 2021 is big news for them. This bike is powered by an all-new 659cc parallel twin. Basically, it's a RSV4 engine sliced in half, same cylinder bore, a little bit more piston stroke, and there you have it. Riding this motorcycle, gee whiz, this engine sounds and feels very much like an RSV4. Go figure, only in a smaller, more easy to ride package. Without a doubt, over the years, the RSV V4 has really morphed into a super high performance street bike, or sport bike rather. This thing is an easier, more gentile sport bike that you don't have to be, a super expert rider guy to be able to wail on this thing. The power band is very friendly. Aprilia was an early leader in the ride-by-wire throttle electronics in the sport bike segment. I think they had ride-by-wire since, the Mille Aprilia sport bike from way back when. Anyways, they've been doing it longer than anyone, and it shows in how good the ride-by-wire throttle response on these bikes. A lot of times manufacturers come with all new models like this RS660 and they blow it on the ride-by-wire mapping. The Aprilia didn't blow it this time. Aprilia also has very cutting-edge superbike electronics. A lot of those electronics have trickled down into the RS660. It's got traction control, it's got engine brake control, it's got the adjustable power modes that also adjust the throttle response, all integrated. It has ABS, it has wheelie control, and I've always been a big fan of the Aprilia RS electronics ever since they really upgraded the system, 8 years ago in 2012. Anyways, this bike's got the electronics, super easy to use. I really like the engine brake control. I like how you can put it in the least engine braking setting and this thing just freewheels into corners really well. Also like that it has traction control, it has ABS. The ABS has logic in it, so you can disable rear ABS. You can still do slides, you can still do nose wheelies and endos. I like that. Good job, Aprilia. Traction control wise, this engine doesn't put out a lot of power, probably only around 83, 84 horsepower with the back tire. So realistically, you don't even really need traction control, but it's still nice that Aprilia has included it. It's cool that they have a user customizable menu, so you can set up all the various electronic doodads to your liking. Handling, Aprilia has been making these exquisite frames and swing arms forever, and the chassis on this bike is very, very nice. Not only does it look cool, but it's lightweight, 400 pounds with a full 3.96 gallons of gas. This thing's super agile. Suspension was actually like the suspension. The fork has very little stiction, which is impressive. So very little stiction on the fork. The spring rates are a little bit soft. There's no compression damping adjustment. So when you're using the brakes or deaccelerating into a turn, the fork kind of dives a little bit faster than I would like. But it's not a big deal. There is rebound dampening, there is spring preload adjustment. Conversely, on the rear suspension, this is a non-linkage equipped rear suspension. Typically, I'm not a big fan of non-linkage equipped rear suspension packages, but this non-linkage setup on this RS660 works really well. It goes over bumps really nicely, yet it has good sporting aptitude. When you're getting on the throttle, it doesn't squat too much, it doesn't rebound too much, it doesn't do anything funny too much, and yet it has really good ride quality over bumps. A lot of manufacturers cannot get that right. They can't have good ride quality and still have a rear suspension that doesn't squat too much or still really has a good handling effect. This RS660 handles very, very well. Brakes, we talked about the brakes, the ABS, the being able to disable the rear ABS, great feature. Brembo monoblocks. They have a good amount of power. I like the master cylinder. Brake bite is good without being overly so. Again, that lack of stiction in the fork makes it really easy to use those brakes aggressively and do nose wheelies, which I like doing. Thank you, Aprilia, for letting us do this. Overall though, the RS660 is a very nice motorcycle, but still for $11,400, it ain't cheap. And it's only got 2 cylinders, it's only got around 84, 85 horsepower at the back tire. It's a neat bike, but for the price, it's kind of expensive. The fit and finish could be a little bit better. You know, I like the broad seat, I like the colors, I like the frame and the swing arm, I like how everything's put together, but the reality is the Japanese bike manufacturers are putting together bikes so well today for under 10 grand that it takes a lot to compete at this level in 2020 and 2021. But still, if you're looking for affordable, fun sport bike that has all the charisma that RSV4 superbikes have been known for, just in a more gentle package that you can ride without having to be a pro racer, this RS660 would be a good option for you. Well guys, that's a wrap from the 2021 Aprilia RS660 press launch. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you think it's stupid, please thumbs it down. Sorry for my hair, I just got done riding, so I have helmet hair, so my hair looks kind of silly. But thanks for watching. Make sure to surf on over to motorcyclistonline.com. That's where my written review will be. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.